Hello! If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is Russian Chic. I post videos 2 to 3 times a week, and they're usually about fashion, beauty, and lifestyle for modern women. If you're interested, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of it. For me, this is week 5 of quarantine, and the one thing that has kept me sane is following my usual routines. Today, I'm gonna share with you my skincare routine and review some of the products that I use to achieve glowing and hydrated skin. Just a disclaimer, everyone's skin is different, so things that work for me might not work for you. And as a reference, I have normal to dry skin, so for the most part, I like hydrating, non-irritative, natural, and clean products. I'm gonna share the products in the order in which I use them. First up are the cleansers. In the mornings, I try not to wash my face because that just strips it of its natural oils. However, at night, I will double cleanse, which means first I use an oil-based cleanser that removes my makeup and sunscreen, and afterwards I use a gel cleanser to remove any leftover oil and dirt. Currently, my favorite oil cleanser is this Green Clean one from Pharmacy. It smells really good and it's so much better for taking off your makeup than those eye makeup remover liquids because it's much gentler on your skin. Next up, I use a gel cleanser, and I've been using this one by Youth to the People for the past few months. I like it, but I don't find it that special and I don't really love the smell of it. It smells sort of like I'm eating a salad. And so after it's done, I'm gonna be moving on to a new cleanser, and it's either gonna be Fresh Soy Wash or the Drunk Elephant Jelly Cleanse. Let me know which one do you like more in the comments below. Sometimes after I double cleanse, I will also use a Bioderma micellar water, especially if I was wearing waterproof mascara or really heavy makeup that day, which is pretty rare, but when I do, I like to take it all off. And this is a great French Pharmacy classic. It's good for lazy days when you just want to wipe your makeup off really quickly, or it's also great to touch up makeup, for example when you make a mistake with your winged liner. And most people use normal cotton rounds with this, but I think that creates a lot of waste, so instead I use reusable cotton rounds, and after you use them you just throw them in the laundry with your clothes and they're clean again. You can buy both products on Amazon. I'll link all the products I talk about in this video down in the description box below, so make sure to check it out. Next up, I use a toner to bring some moisture back into my skin before putting on moisturizer. I'm currently finishing up this one from Indelie. It's a very clean skincare brand, and I love the spray bottle. I love the smell and the ingredients are great, so I definitely recommend this toner for anyone with normal to dry skin. However, for the summer, I wanted something extra hydrating and just a little bit different, so I got a Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Toner during the Sephora VIB sale. I actually shared all of my Sephora VIB sale pics and unboxings of them on my Instagram, and my Instagram handle is in the description box below if you want to check it out and see what I got. After toner, I apply my serums. Considering that I don't have that many skin issues, I don't really need that many treatments or serums, so I only use 3 right now. My first one is a hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary, which cost me about $12 for this huge bottle, and it's just as good as the luxury alternatives that sell for $50 and up. I use the serum morning and night since I have pre-dry skin, and it keeps it moisturized and plump. In the mornings, I love to use a vitamin C serum. I've just started using this one called CC Me by Summer Fridays, which is also a clean brand, and so far I've really liked it. Why would you use vitamin C? Well, vitamin C helps brighten your skin, which I personally really need staying inside all day. It's also really good for minimizing texture, which I have a bit of after having some teenage acne. And vitamin C is also really great as an antioxidant. It protects you against pollution and free radicals. At night, before I use the hyaluronic acid serum, I like to use an exfoliating serum. I used to use the Drunk Elephant Glycolic Acid Serum, which was really great, but it finished and I had this Biossance Retinol and Squalene Serum travel size. So I decided to try it, and so far I've really been liking it. I feel like it helps with any sort of small breakouts I get. My face definitely feels smoother and cleaner. So I think this is really great, especially since it doesn't actually contain retinol, but instead contains bakuchiol. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing, but it's a natural alternative for retinol and is less irritating. My next step is eye cream. Some people underestimate the power of a good eye cream, thinking that it's just an overpriced moisturizer. However, I can attest that if you use normal moisturizer under your eyes, you could develop milia, which I actually did. And those are just tiny white bumps that are made out of keratin, and they're really hard to get rid of. So I would say stick to an eye cream for your under eye area because it's really sensitive. I love this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright one. It's brightening, it's really light, and looks so great under makeup. Another eye cream that I use is the Biossance Peptide Eye Gel. It's so nice and cooling. It's really great for anyone in their early 20s. However, Biossance also has a much thicker eye cream for people who want to reduce the look of wrinkles and smooth out their under eye skin. And I'd recommend that for anyone with a more mature skin. One of my last steps is to put on moisturizer. I feel like this is the most important and also the most personal choice when you're building your skincare routine. There are a million creams out there that address all kinds of different issues. I used to use for the longest time the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream in the summer, and then Lala Retro Whipped Cream from the same brand in the winter. I loved this consistency of those two moisturizers, and I loved the way that they were packaged. However, I felt like I wanted to try something new. A friend recommended to me this dewy skin cream, and once I've tried it, I don't think I could ever go back to any other moisturizer because my skin looks glowing with this moisturizer. It looks absolutely amazing. I love the smell of it, I love the packaging, I love the little gold spoon that helps you avoid putting your dirty fingers in a jar. Honestly, this is a great moisturizer all around. Sometimes when I'm feeling a little dull, I'll add a drop or two of these tanning drops into my moisturizer at the end of my skincare routine. And honestly, it just makes you look so glowy. This is also a clean brand, so there's no sort of harsh chemicals that will harm your skin in these tanning drops. They just make you look a little more golden, a little more alive, I guess. I think this is a great purchase. And once I'm done with this travel size, I'll definitely purchase a full size. After moisturizer, I put on sunscreen every day in order to prevent premature wrinkles or discolorations. You can get sun damage even if it's cloudy or if you're sitting at home by a window. I have two different sunscreens that serve different purposes. Both are an SPF above 50. The first one here is Neutrogena. It's a chemical sunscreen, which means it sinks into your skin and destroys the UV lights as they enter it. It comes out white but sinks in really fast and looks good under makeup, never feels greasy, and leaves a sort of sheen on your skin. On days when I don't want to wear makeup, I like to use this SkinCeutical Physical Defense Mineral Sunscreen. Mineral means it sits on top of your skin and doesn't actually let the UV rays through. It has a slight tint, so it's basically a 2-in-1 product. Sometimes when I'm feeling extra dry, or in the winter I usually do this every day, I like to use some oil on top of my moisturizer at night. And how I use it is I put a couple of drops in my hand and I rub it to warm it up and then press it into my face, into my neck, and into my décolletage. This makes me wake up really glowy, really smooth, really hydrated. I love using this Biossance oil. It has rose oil and plant-derived squalene. Honestly, it's a great addition to anyone's skincare routine if you have dry skin. And when I do use my oil, I like to use a gua sha or a jade roller. I got these on Amazon, they were pretty affordable, And they're just really great for depuffing, for sort of bringing back elasticity into your face. I like to do them in the mornings also. I do them after I spray some toner on my face because it doesn't really feel good on a dry face. Gua Sha is really great for shaping the face. It basically acts as a lymphatic massage and drains any sort of excess liquids, making your face look very sculpted. Another thing that I don't do every day, but I've been doing a lot more often now that we're in quarantine, is face masks. I love a good face mask. The first one that I'm gonna talk about is this Goddess Skin Clay Mask from Charlotte Tilbury. It's really great for softening your skin, but also cleansing it at the same time. It's a clay mask, but it doesn't actually dry like some of the clay masks that you would normally use. It stays sort of soft and doesn't make your skin feel uncomfortable. It smells really nice and really luxurious. I always use this before any sort of event or on special occasions. Another mask that I like to use, especially when my pores feel a little clogged or I'm having a little breakout, is this Biossance Glycolic Renewal Facial Mask. It's really great as a chemical exfoliant, but it also has little beads, but don't worry, they're not like microplastic beads. They actually dissolve, so they act as a physical exfoliant, but they're not too harsh. So once you wash it off, your face feels really soft, really glowy, really clean. It's been just such a treat to use it, and I also got it during the Black Friday sale, so it was a steal. And I love that they include a little spatula so that you don't get any bacteria into the jar. Finally, I also like to use hydrating masks. I have two here. They're both travel sizes that I got using my points at Sephora. The first one is the Fresh Rose Face Mask. It's really cooling. I love using this in the summer. You just put it on your face for a couple of minutes and your face feels more hydrated, cool, and plump. It's really great and feels really luxurious too. And then my other mask that I have is by Youth to the People. It's called the Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. So it's a sleeping mask. It's something you put on your face and you don't wash off until you wake up. And some people might worry, doesn't it stain your pillow? No, because you just put it on a couple minutes before you go to sleep and it sinks into your skin, so it doesn't actually stain any of your bed sheets. It's really great, makes my face feel really soft and glowed. The next category is lip balm, which is not something that people usually think of when they think of skincare, but the skin on our lips is actually very sensitive, so it matters what you use on it. As you can see, I love Biossance, and I really love their squalene and rose vegan lip balm. It's just so light and hydrating and makes my lips look like I put on lip gloss. But it's not sticky at all. So it's something I always keep on my desk, it's something I always bring with me when I'm traveling. And it's a really big jar, so you get a lot of product. Another lip balm, a little bit more luxurious, is the Chanel Hydro Lip Balm. I love this product. It smells so luxurious, it feels really thick and moisturizing on my lips. I literally feel like my lips are drinking in the Chanel lip balm. And it's just nice to have this on my vanity, to be honest. It's really pretty. Finally, I have the Laneige sleeping mask. I keep this in my nightstand and always slather this on before I go to bed, and I wake up with really plump, smooth, hydrated lips. As you can see, I've used up a lot, and I've had it for like more than a year. I should probably throw it out by now, but I just can't stop using it. It's so good, smells like candy. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you learned something new and interesting today. As always, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe to my channel to get notified when I post new videos. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.